Casual match. Casual match. Comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Beginning operation.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What's the play here? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Low heavy hits, mix up income. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. A quick breather. Player one has depleted their drive game. Roses with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff.
No problem.
Player one with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round two. Fight.
Are we going to see some fireworks here? Medium kick hit. That drive impact is blocked. You can block impacts, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Looking to impress with this super. Serving them a severe beatdown, and the fun's just starting. Player one is working with a bet they were right to be on guard there. What'll happen here? We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Noticeable life lead is a comeback willing to close it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Don't underestimate me.
Final round. Fight.
Decides not to rush in without a plan. Peppers them with the lightning kick. Throws a fireball. Reaches out with the lightning kick. What now? Oh man, this is a scary range. Cross-up attack. Oh, got twist. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Scrambling here to avoid that corner. Oh, here we go. Player one is in a very good spot. Overhead. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. It is over. Player two really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Round
It's
one.
not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. SBK hit! Shows the medium kick. Scrapping it out up close. Anticipated that counter and blocks. They trade. Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Experiencing burnout. Gets the jump in. Takes a trip. Neither fighter can use their drive move. How will they close out the round? Finishes with the throw. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Serenity Stream takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. They just said, get that jump in, out of here. Connects with medium kick. Cross up, looking to impress with this super. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? The throw whips. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Wins out in the Battle of the Skies. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes for the fireball. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game teams. Will that drive impact get punished? Player two is just about out of drive after that. Takes a trip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Can't tech the throw? All right, what's coming up ends with a projectile. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. Freak uses the gauge for a super. Yo, kicking off their facial features with the Hyokusen. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Going in? Connects with medium kicks. Player one is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Picks up the counter. This is going to be sees the abrupt tap to close it. Player two took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Shows the overhead. Player two with the life lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Projectile to try and change the situation. KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive reframes. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. They return to center stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Connects with medium kick. Overhead attack. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the fireball at that range? Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Casual match. Online, casual match. Fighting round. Bet online, casual match. Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Puts one in the pocket. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Trips him up. Jump in, finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 chases them down. Knockdown, and there's a change of sides. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Decides to buff up while they can. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Takes a trip. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Peppers them with the lightning. Full SA in with the cross. Knockdown and block twist. didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Had the radar up and running. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Knockdown. The toss-up connects. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. The impact doesn't do anything. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 has completed their drive game, but they are still within range to win this round. They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to strike first? Looks like they want to put its wings out in the battle of the skies. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Medium kick hits. The super doesn't hit. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Buffs up. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Gets a risky buff in. Looking to impress with this super. Yo, kicking off their facial features with a Hayokusen. Player 1 might have just shifted this round into high gear. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues. Taking chunks out of each other here. They push their way out of the fuse as their drive game. Whips, they're wide open. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's the doesn't set the throw? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with a jump in? This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Gets a risky buff in. Drops him hard. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Saihasho! Drops them. Good judgment there. Pokes with a kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Doing some quick planning? Lightning kick! Okay, here we go. There's a burnout. Player 1 is what drops them from the air. Back tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Both stop, all the throw connects. Rock super hard incoming. Noticeable solid anti-air. Oh, engine's cranked. This could be trouble. Sets up with, are you kidding me? Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Saihasho? The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're still feeling each other out. Low heavy. Backs them into the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Got their eye on the air. Fires off in overdrive. Jumps? Okay, they trade hits. They don't. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Both fighters planning something, closes it with a classic corner throw. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Which way you gonna block? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the anti-air in the clutch. Both fighters, the low kick hits. Ooh, does them dirty. Both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? That combo finishes it. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Decides not to rush in without a plan. Hits the drive. Knocks them out of the air. Player 2, the low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Reaches out with a lightning kick. Overdrive lightning kick with some knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both fighters are down to half. Oh, yo, rock super in. Player 1 flipping the sprint with a turnaround super. They push their way out of the corner. They're taking a step back to solid anti-air. Huge chance after that wall splash. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. They think this time to bust this out. Jump, sets up with the jump in. They back down to regroup. This may be the drive impact doesn't work. Answers with a fireball. Both of them back off. They may be they are done. Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Drops them from the air. Medium kick hits. Jumps in. Saw that low heavy coming. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Overhead. Right lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Knockdown. Will this super art connect? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2 chases them down. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Hazak brings out the super art. How's it gonna work out for them? Now, can they finish the job? Medium kick hits. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Hits them with a stop and pop. The drive impact is denied. Jumps up. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. Go sucks to pry them open. The low. And they reads the throw and escape. Excellent block. They were not clear for takeoff. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. They trade hits, and now... Anticipates the overhead. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. The grab misses. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Love tap to close it. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jumps up. Breaks those shins. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Big throws. Knockdown, and their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Saihasho? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Player 2 uses the gauge for a super in there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Had the radar up and running. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Goes for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Still slugging it out here. All right. Burns the drive gauge. Below is denied. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Takes a trip. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Takes a big gamble and gets it. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. Reaches out with a lightning kick. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? This is gonna be bad news. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Both fighters planning something? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. A quick brief knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Excellent block. Reads the jump in perfectly. Finds the target. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Medium kick hit. Was looking for that jump attack. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Grabs him. Player 2 chases him down. Takes a trip. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Shoots off a fireball up close. Like KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Nails the anti-air. Scrapping it out up close. Fantastic reactions there. Sends a bar on up to Koso. What'll happen here? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Looking to impress with this super. Turns the bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhasan. Looking for a chance. The low kick hits. And instant lightning kicks. Amazing. What a finish. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.